Okay, so this is the build that I'm using for the DPS test. It's 965 Rogue Monk Wizard Halfling. Right now I'm in LD and Wind stance, so the numbers are a bit screwy. In Shadowdancer I have higher dex, obviously. Hardly any PRR and MRR. Skills, 80 concentration on zoning into a quest is quite useful. I don't have any trapping gear out of the bank because I just got done TRing on Llamaland a few times for different build testing. But I believe I can get 113 open lock and like 85 search or something like that. I don't know what my disable is, but it's good enough for basically everything. Maybe not EE Dragon Raids or EE Haunted Halls, but it's good enough for most stuff. The UMD is absolutely absurd, 50. It's good for quite a few death penalties. Anyway, double shot, feet, great dex, overwhelming critical, epic reflexes is nice to not fail reflex saves ever. I took 3 double shot past lives just for Lamannia. I don't actually have that on live, but for the purposes of DPS testing, I figure people want me to have double shot. Then Artie, Barbarian, Paladin, Ranger, and Rogue, 1 each. The Paladin was from a different build I was testing, and its DPS sucked. 1 Blade Forged past life. I only have Master, not Grandmaster of forms, at least for right now, because overwhelming critical is wonderful. Extend, improved uncanny dodge, IPS, improved crit thrown, precision, quick draw, rapid shot, quicken, shuriken expertise. Interesting. Not sure what the +1 is. I didn't know the character sheet even showed such things. 10k. And spells, I don't know, this is just what I have for right now. Prod Evil is useful occasionally. Blur, Gust of Wind, I was going to see if that worked in the new raid, but I didn't quite get around to it. Resist energy, even though it's Gimp, better than nothing. Oh, except I have Doomathoins here, so it's not necessary at all. Rage, displacement, because haste doesn't really do anything for me, and it's probably not worth the casting time. Enhancements, all 5 halfling cores, all of the sneak dice, master thrower. I have a little bit in the dodge stuff, then EK, all that's necessary for tensors. Then I have 1 tier of item defense. This enhancement is the best enhancement in existence. I don't know if it only works for wizard or also for sorcerer, but it claims to be 25% item defense. However, you never take item damage unless you die with that enhancement. So basically, you can use Convalescent of Parrying Bracers or whatever you want and not have to worry about permanent item damage, because you won't get any, because you'll only get item damage from death. Again, I don't know if that still works with other trees item defense, or if it's only wizard or not sorc. Anyway, Ninja Spy just as much as necessary to get the 2nd core. TA, I did enough for Shadow Dodge and 1 point in Dex. Tumbler is quite useful sometimes when you're surrounded by mobs. TA for key regen, mechanic for the sneak attack range, 1 core of Shintao for the healing amp. And what I used for the DPS tests, for Shadowdancer, this is my tree with these twists. And for LD, this is the tree I used, same twists again. With LD, I kept damage boost up as much as I could. Sometimes I lost a few seconds. I blitzed, used 10k as much as possible. In Shadowdancer, I used Shadow Training 2. At the beginning of the fight, I used 10k and Executioner's shot as much as it was off cooldown. Oh, and gear. I used Sanctified Gauges just for the light proc, Scorching Sun. Circle of Malevolence, just for the Insightful Sheltering. I don't have any other useful rings on Lamannia, apparently. Boots of the Innocent, Perma GH, Tendon Slice proc, Resistance, Speed 15, Insightful Wisdom Abathul. I am using Green Steel HP goggles. Obviously they're old. I couldn't find a good pair of field optics on Lamannia, so I'm just using that. For both tests I used Shadow Scale, Tier 1, Doomathoins, Battle Ragers for the proc damage, Jeweled Cloak because I couldn't find anything better, Litany for ability bonus, combat bonus, Eidolons, Insightful Dex, and Dragon Mask. Then the star I used was this. Obviously it's not the best boss shuriken because it doesn't have the best damage options, but it's fairly overall generic, what I'm probably going to be using because I don't have enough phlogistones to make several stars. In fact, I only have 6 Shadow Flogs, so I don't have Mortal Fear on live. Then Dragon's Edge, Touch of Flames, Meteoric Star Ruby for I believe 19.6 damage per hit, averaged out. Diamond of Heal just because it's nice. Only 9, I know, whatever. Celestia for the 4.8, I believe, from Greater Sunburst. I don't remember exactly what it's supposed to be. I obviously don't have Planar Conflux because I'm using Epic Litany, but it's better anyway. 5.1, yes, check the chat log. And I only have an EN Quiver of Poison because for some reason Cry for Help and Foundation of Discord don't like dropping them for me. I know that's only D2 instead of D10, so that's 4 less damage than an EE Quiver. And that's about all that's relevant.
I suppose I should stay in view so that we can tell when I'm not doing anything. It summoned a shadow for me, but shadows are expected and they don't change that much stuff. Because they're good.
The Harpies have been persuaded by your argument. They agree to help. persuaded by your argument. They agree to help.
That did not take away any of my DPS on the Harpy. Actually, I didn't watch for procs, but it might have increased my DPS due to Celestial and Meteoric Star Ruby AoE effects.
The Harpies have been persuaded by your argument. They agree to help. The Harpies have been persuaded by your argument. They agree to help. The Harpies have been persuaded by your argument. They agree to help. have been persuaded by your argument. They agree to help. The Harpies have been persuaded by your argument. They agree to help.